What's up, guys? Today we're talking about 5 cars under 8 grand that mechanics secretly recommend. Yeah, the ones they buy for themselves but don't tell their customers about. These aren't your average Craigslist nightmares or rusty budget beaters. Nope, these cars are reliable, cheap to fix, and built to outlive your neighbor's brand new SUV. Stick around till the end because number 1 on this list is so underrated that even your local mechanic probably drives one to work. Before we dive in, smash that like button, subscribe if you love real talk about cars, and drop a comment below with your guess. Which car do you think mechanics trust the most under 8 grand? All right, let's get into it. Number 5. Honda Fit 2007 to 2014. If you want a cheap ride that just refuses to die, meet the Honda Fit. It's small, it's quirky, and it's tougher than it looks. Think of it as that quiet coworker who lifts heavy on weekends, underestimated but strong as hell. Under the hood, you get a 1.5-liter engine with a timing chain, not a belt, which means one less expensive repair to worry about. And this thing loves gas stations so little you'll start to forget what premium even smells like. We're talking 31 to 35 mpgs easy, even on older models. Mechanics love these cars because they're simple. Easy to work on, no weird electrical nonsense, and they just keep going. You'll find Fits running past 250,000 miles like it's nothing, as long as you change the oil once in a while. The inside, way more spacious than you'd expect. Honda's magic seats fold flat, flip up, and somehow turn this little hatch into a mini moving van. You can fit bikes, boxes, or your whole weekend project back there and still have space for your dignity. Price-wise, these go for around $4,000 to $7,500, depending on mileage and condition. Just stay away from ones that sound like a blender full of bolts. The older automatics can get grumpy if they've been neglected. Bottom line, the Fit's the ultimate cheap but not junk car. Reliable, efficient, and surprisingly fun. It's the kind of ride your mechanic secretly recommends because they know they'll never have to see it again.
Number 4. Pontiac Vibe, 2003 to 2008. Now here's a car that's like that one band everyone slept on, the Pontiac Vibe. Most folks ignored it when it came out, but every mechanic who knows their stuff will tell you this thing's a Toyota in disguise. Yeah, no joke. It was built in a joint venture between Pontiac and Toyota, sharing almost everything with the Toyota Matrix. That means you're basically driving a Corolla hatchback with a different badge and a cheaper price tag. Under the hood sits Toyota's 1.8-liter four-cylinder, an engine famous for running forever, like forever. We're talking cars with 300,000 miles still purring like it's the early 2000s again. Maintenance is cheap, parts are everywhere, and even when something breaks, it's usually pocket change to fix. Fuel economy's solid too, around 28 to 32 mpg combined, which is crazy good for a car that can swallow a mountain bike in the back without folding your soul in half. And speaking of space, the Vibe's interior is one of the most practical layouts you'll find. Fold flat seats, plastic cargo floor, and room for all your bad decisions at the hardware store. You'll find these things listed from $3,500 to $7,000. And since it's a Pontiac, most buyers overlook them. Lucky for you. The only stuff to watch for is old suspension components and maybe a leaky valve cover. Both easy weekend fixes. Bottom line, the Vibe's the best don't judge a book by its cover car under 8 grand. It's cheap, dependable, and runs like a Toyota. Because, well, it is one.
Number 3. Toyota Camry 2002 to 2006. You knew this one was coming. The legendary Toyota Camry. This car is basically the gold standard of reliability. If cars were people, the Camry would be that quiet coworker who never calls in sick, never complains, and somehow still wins Employee of the Month every time. From 2002 to 2006, Toyota gave us one of their most bulletproof engines, a 2.4-liter four-cylinder with a timing chain, not a belt. That alone saves you a few $100 in maintenance. And these engines are smoother than a politician dodging tough questions. Change the oil, replace filters, and this thing will happily cruise past 300,000 miles like it's nothing. Ask any mechanic which car they'd recommend to their mom, and 9 times out of 10, you'll hear Camry. Why? Because it's dependable, parts are cheap, and even when something goes wrong, it's usually simple. Alternator, starter, maybe a motor mount.
No catastrophic breakdowns, no financial trauma. Comfort-wise, it hits that sweet spot. Not flashy, not boring, just right. The ride is whisper quiet, the seats are soft, and the AC could probably double as a walk-in freezer. Sure, it won't turn heads at the stoplight, but your wallet will love you for it. Used prices are usually between $4,000 and $7,500, depending on mileage and trim. The LE and XLE versions add some nice touches like upgraded upholstery and a smoother ride, but even the base models will outlast half the newer cars on your block. Here's a fun fact. The Camry's so dependable that taxi drivers, Uber guys, and retirees all swear by it. And when those three groups agree on something, you know it's solid. Bottom line, the Camry isn't sexy, but it's smart. It's for people who are done gambling with their money. A no-drama, no-nonsense daily driver that mechanics respect.
Number 2, Toyota Avalon, 2000 to 2004. If the Camry is the king of reliability, the Toyota Avalon is the quiet emperor sitting on a leather throne. This thing is basically a Lexus in disguise, built for people who wanted comfort and class without that luxury price tag or the repair bills that come with it. Under the hood sits a buttery smooth 3.0-liter V6 that's one of Toyota's finest engines. It's the kind of motor that doesn't care how old it is, 200,000 miles, 300,000, it just keeps going as long as you feed it oil and a little respect. Ask any mechanic and they'll tell you the Avalon's drivetrain is so solid, it's almost boring. Nothing to fix, nothing to complain about. Inside, it's pure comfort. Big plush seats, a quiet cabin, wood trim that still looks classy, and suspension soft enough to make potholes disappear. It's not sporty, it's built for smooth cruising. And yeah, older models might need new struts or bushings, but that's pocket change for a car that rides like a baby Lexus. Fuel economy isn't bad either, hovering around 23 to 25 mpg combined, which is impressive for a full-size sedan with a V6. Parts are easy to find, and since the Avalon shares a lot with other Toyotas, your mechanic won't be charging luxury brand labor rates. You can find clean examples between $4,000 and $7,500, often owned by retirees who babied them and kept every service receipt in the glove box. If you find one of those, buy it before someone else does. Bottom line, the Avalon gives you the luxury experience without the luxury headache. It's smooth, reliable, and underrated. Exactly the kind of hidden gem mechanics recommend when you tell them you want comfort, class, and peace of mind for under $8,000.
Number 1, Lincoln MKZ, 2007 to 2012. You didn't expect a Lincoln to end up on this list, did you? But here's the thing. The Lincoln MKZ is one of those secret weapons that mechanics actually respect. It's a luxury sedan that costs less than some people's tax refund, and yet it drives like something worth 3 times the price. Underneath the fancy badge, the MKZ shares its bones with the Ford Fusion, which means easy parts, simple maintenance, and solid reliability. The 3.5-liter V6 engine has plenty of power, around 263 to 265 horsepower, and still manages to be smooth and refined. It's not a sports car, but it'll pull harder than most of its luxury competition in this price range. The best part? The interior. You get real leather, heated and cooled seats, and that clean, classy Lincoln vibe, all for under $8,000 if you shop smart. It feels like stepping into an old-school luxury lounge, just without the "my wallet hurts" side effect that comes with German brands. Mechanics like the MKZ because it doesn't break often. Common issues? Maybe worn suspension parts or an aging water pump, but nothing catastrophic or wallet-crushing. Since it's based on a Ford, your repair bill will look surprisingly friendly for a luxury badge. Fuel economy is decent too, around 23 to 25 mpg combined for the V6, which isn't bad for a comfortable V6 cruiser. You'll find plenty of clean examples between $5,500 and $8,000, usually owned by older drivers who treated the car better than their grandkids. Bottom line, the MKZ is the best-kept secret in affordable luxury. It looks expensive, rides smooth, and costs about as much to maintain as a mid-tier Toyota.
It's the car mechanics secretly nod at because they know you just got a luxury deal for a budget price. And there you have it, guys. 5 cars under 8 grand that mechanics actually recommend. No gimmicks, no dealer lies, just real cars that'll keep running long after your neighbor's fancy SUV throws a check engine light. So what do you think? Would you actually buy one of these? Or did any of them surprise you? Drop your thoughts down in the comments. I read every single one, and I want to know which ride you think deserves to be on this list. If you enjoyed the video, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next list of budget rides, hidden gems, and mechanical nightmares to avoid. Until next time, keep your ride clean, your oil fresh, and your wallet happy. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace out and drive safe.